and welcome back to If Only April. So today we're going to be doing some very exciting project, and it's going to be a bit on the softer side of things. I mean, literally, because we're making this macrame wall hanging. I've never done macrame before, and this is my first try, but I think it turned out very lovely. And the fun part about it, that all these colors that you see, I actually derive from the natural ingredients like coffee and carrots and hibiscus tea and all other cool things. Continue watching to see a full tutorial how I made this macrame, and also to see how I dyed all these threads to get this absolutely gorgeous colors. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hit that notification bell button to be notified when I post a new video, so you know where it is. Before we start this project, I really feel that you need to have some sort of outline to see how do you want the final product to look like. Well, this is my silly sketch. It's not perfect, but guess what? It gets the job done, so I'm very happy about it. To make this macrame, I used the 4mm cotton rope with a dowel or some sort of a driftwood and scissors, and that's pretty much it. No tools needed. So to make this one, you'll need to know 3 basic knots. First one is the lark's head. It's super simple. It's basically just the loop around the dowel. This one is going to be the leading line, as I would call it. So I like to attach it over here so it's not on the way. And then we're going to start looping this one around our main thread. When you finish here, it's not going to make the whole loop, so you need to go further and make the second one. That's why it's called double half hinge. I guess so. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure about names at all. Maybe I'm saying the names wrong, and maybe it's not even the right names at all. But this is just the way I know how to do it, so bear with me, please. So here we've got our horizontal double half hitch knot. The next one is the square knot. The right thread goes first on the top, and then you put this one on top of it, under it, and you take it out over here. And then you loop it in. So the next one, that's how I remember, the thread on the right side goes underneath, and then you just take this one from this side and you loop it from the front. Here we go. That's for you, the knot. Before you start, calculate how long you want the macrame wall hanging to be. Usually you'd need to take the thread at least 4 times longer. My original threads were 50 inches, and I was planning to have it 24 inches long. So I had 30 threads. You can make it as narrow or wide as you wish, but this particular design, you need to have a total count that divides by 3 at note. In my case, after I started with the lark's head knot, I had 60 threads to work with. Then we need to make a horizontal double half hitch knots all the way till the end. After you're done with it, you skip about 4 inches from the top and make a row of double half hitch knot in the wave direction. So it's kind of wavy. Try to make transitions as smooth as possible. Mine isn't perfect, but well, it's my first time, and yeah, next time it's gonna be better. What I've just learned, it's a new thing, that it's so much better to be standing and to do this macrame from the top, from above, rather than from the bottom, because you don't, like, your hands get so tired so quickly. And yeah, I mean, you also can hang it like so much lower than mine was, but because I had already nails on my wall, I didn't want to redo it again and do another set of nails. So yeah, but put it like as low as you possibly can. That's gonna make it so much easier. When you're done with the first wave, it's time to make square knots on the side. From right to left, I made square knots across the row till the middle. Then I went back in a kind of chess sequence, if that makes sense, creating this beautiful triangle. But I'm not sure like the correct name. Maybe it's called alternating square knot. I'm not sure about this one. The next row was another double half hitch knot that goes around our triangle with square knots. Keep in mind that you need to try to keep the same strands while making knots so they come up with the same size. After that, we need to make a few more waves using double half hitch knots, going through the whole macrame while hanging. So when we're done with the macrame structure, like we need to add some colors. And to make these colors, we're gonna go on an adventure. So here comes my big experiment. I wanted to make this macrame wall hanging in terracotta color, but didn't have any colorful threads in my hands. I didn't have any fabric dyes and I didn't have any food coloring even, so I decided to try to get the colors from natural materials. And as you all know, terracotta color and orangey color can come out of the onion peels. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, we used to dye eggs with this with the onion peel to make it like this brownish color, but yes, guess what happened? It did not work. I mean, the color came out so weird and it was more of a beige, like dirty beige, like barely visible. So I was so disappointed, but I decided to try it one more time with the different colors. And I was not disappointed at all. I kind of like the way this braid looks like, but what I don't like is the color. I thought it's gonna be way more orangey, you know, like when you dye it with onions. So I think I'm probably gonna redo this, you know, like, and try to dye this thread, you know, like with something else, and see what's gonna happen then, because so far I'm not satisfied. This is such an awesome color, but still, I was hoping that every time it's gonna be a different color, but it's not, so I just added a little bit of water over here, and I'm gonna try it again to get a different shade. Yes. See the difference? So overall, I'm quite satisfied with the terracotta dyeing, because colors are so much more vivid than with the onion peel. So I'm not sure how to get the orange color, but I think I'm gonna try to boil some carrots, and I just really hope that they're gonna give me the orange color. We'll see, but I absolutely love this color. I'm trying to get the orange. I added shredded carrots and a bit of paprika, and let's see how it's gonna work. Literally eyeballing it. I have no idea what's gonna come out of it. I don't know the proportions, but I would say that I put about 2 tablespoons of paprika and a handful of carrots and a little bit of water. So I just wanted it to be a bit settled down and be on the brownish side, like more of a clay color. So that's why I added an onion peel. But yeah, let's see what's gonna come out of it, because I'm not sure at all what it is. Well, I'm gonna say I am satisfied, but now let's see how it's gonna look on the thread, because I'm pretty sure the color is gonna change a little bit when we put it when we put the thread inside it. Now I'm trying to get the blue color, and now I'm basically boiling the blueberries. Duh. I'm not impressed with the blue. I mean, it's clearly not blue at all. Not sure how to go about it, but I absolutely love the color, and I'm just gonna wait now till they dry, and then we're gonna continue our macrame. My glamorous drying rack. Check it out. When the threads dried and were ready to be used, I continued working on this project. So on the top, I took 3 threads at once, looped a colorful thread around, and made a square knot over it. I calculated that every inch of the thread of macrame, I'd need at least 4 times more of the colorful thread. So if my macrame gap was 4 inches, I used around 50 inches of colorful thread. Check the measurements that would fit your weaving, and try a few times, measure how much thread you use for one line before you actually start. I continued with it till the end of the row and also used the same approach in the bottom row. So onto this triangle, I made 2 simple braids that go across half of the macrame. I first, as you saw before, I tried it with the brown color and onion peel color and threading around 1 thread, but then did it with 2, and I feel that it looks so much better, you know, like when you loop the braid around 2 threads. The final step was to attach threads around and let it hang. I detached the thread into 3 parts. Repeat the same on the bottom row, and if you notice, it will also help to cover all uneven ends of this macrame. So I don't know what to do with the back, so I just tied the loose ends together, preventing them from falling apart, and I just really hope that that's gonna stay this way. The style is so unique and I love how it came out. Of course, I wish I could make terracotta colors with blue, but oh well, maybe next time. Guys, thank you so much for sticking till the end and watching this video. So come back next week, because next week I'm gonna do a small office makeover where this macrame wall hanging is actually gonna go. I'm so excited at it because I really needed a place, you know, like where I can record all my videos and everything. So I'm super excited about this office makeover. I'm also gonna show you a couple of DIY office accessories. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell button, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you next week. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be making another one soon on this channel, so I hope you subscribe so you don't miss a thing.